Yeah.
Okay, so that's a selfie.
Okay, sorry, we're trying out something here. It's about the Samsung S9. So let's see.
Okay, can we see your color? Yes.
Just with his palm.
It can be voice activated, hand activated.
Okay, hold on. You saw them last week. They're back again. Solomon Oshibelu,
Yes,
Oshibelu and DME Okolawon. They are back again to tell us about the Samsung S9. So when you came to us, we're just demonstrating the feature. Is it the camera feature? I want to try my own.
Yes, you can just use the.
I want to try.
Button. Yeah, right there.
Okay, so you said with the hand, right?
Yes, you can just like show your palm.
Okay, so let's see.
Once you like
and it happened.
And it did.
Oh, interesting. So, what's so different about this? I mean, this is not the first time that. Is this the first time that we're seeing that? Other devices have such an action, don't they?
No, so
But what makes this different from what's out there?
So that's just one of the features. That's one of the many features. I think for me, what I find is that all these little features and the additional ones that you can't find anywhere else make for a richer experience. I was on set recently when we had to take some pictures at night, and the pictures were so clear. The pictures were so clear. Like you can, there's a feature where you can adjust the aperture. The aperture of the camera is what allows light in.
Yeah.
Okay. And by adjusting that, it's a pro camera feature, where it acts as a proper professional camera, and you can adjust the aperture size and bring in more light. So even in the dark, you will get really good pictures. And for me, sometimes I'm shooting at night, we want to take behind the scenes pictures or videos, and things like that. And I find that really interesting.
Okay, so which of the features? Let's talk more about the features of this phone. Yes, that's for the lights.
Right.
What more can I do with this phone if I get one?
Okay, so previously we spoke about the slow motion.
Yes, we did.
Yes, the slow-mo feature where it slows down. It's super slow-mo actually. So it slows down any video that you're taking. If you're taking a video, maybe somebody's shooting a football, playing a football, kicking out a football. It takes it really slow, so you can see the entire movement. You capture that moment, and expand it.
Yeah.
And I find that's one of my most interesting features when I'm playing with my kids. But then also there's the Bixby.
Yes. Bixby features.
Yes.
So Bixby is
tell us more about that.
Bixby is for artificial intelligence, basically. So just like I was explaining last week, sometimes you want to carry out some functions on your phone that requires you to do like 4 or 5 different steps. But with Bixby, you can just speak to the phone and it will initiate the action for you. And it's quite seamless. It's not just that, it does so many things. If you travel to a foreign country, for example.
What's happening in Russia right now.
Exactly. You travel to a foreign country and then you're trying to understand a billboard and the instructions that are actually on it. Instead of you asking someone, can you please translate this to English for me? You can actually use Bixby to do that.
Bixby does the translation for you.
Exactly.
So you just open up Bixby and it shows, you just focus on what it is that you want to get translated, and it translates it for you from whatever language.
So if I speak
Can it translate
Yoruba, then you can translate into French? If that's what I want.
Which is kind of like the same question he asked like that. It's more of text, translating text, not translating voice.
Okay.
So you see an inscription.
English, Russian to English.
Exactly. You just point, but it can translate to Yoruba, it can translate to Hausa and Igbo as well, not just English.
Okay, so that's for Nigeria.
Yes,
the
it actually
Nigerian
works.
market.
It actually works.
So
It works
let's talk more about the difference between the Samsung S9 and S9 Plus.
All right, so to start off, the size is one of the first things that you will notice when you look at both devices, because the S9 is a little bit compact. It's 5.8 inches in screen size. That's this one. Yeah, this is actually the S9 that is for me. Let me just show you this. The S9 Plus is slightly bigger.
And this is the Plus.
Yes, that's the Plus.
Okay. I can see it in the size.
Exactly. That's what I say. One of the first things that you would notice is physically in the size. Then right on the back, you would also notice the camera layout is also different. On the S9 Plus, you have dual camera setup. And it's not just there for fashion. It's there for different kind of professional functionality. Exactly, compared to the S9. Even in the aspect of battery as well, and the RAM space, which manages your multitasking features, there's also a difference in these devices.
They're both really good
Okay, this
phones,
is for you.
actually. So I have friends who use the S9. I use the S9 Plus.
Okay.
Just because I tend to like to overdo things.
Okay, now looking at this phone, I'm seeing, I'm trying out something here. Something about emojis, where you can create a cartoon of yourself.
Yes, that's a really interesting one. So basically what it does is it takes your features and it animates it. I don't know if we have the time to go through that, but I've actually created some on my phone that look like.
Look
I know
like
you're trying to. You can even create.
But I was doing this literally for the World Cup.
Take a shot. Okay.
And then I made my hair
Select
green,
male.
but I have other shots there as well.
Okay, so.
Yeah, so the emoji, and you have different reactions, that you can show, So you have your own emoji. Instead of waiting for a phone with its own emojis, you can create your own and send it to your friends, while you're having conversations or texting between them. This one I created for the World Cup. I really wanted us to win.
But what if the emoji doesn't look like you? I mean, look at this.
It's gonna look.
Does this look like me?
Okay, so
you have to adjust.
exactly, that's what I was about to actually explain. You're putting on your glasses before you actually create your emoji. You need to take out your glasses. That's if you're wearing one. It's going to pick on your physical facial attributes, and then if you have tribal marks, for example.
This does not in any way look like me.
That's why
If
it's
you have tribal
animation.
marks, for example, you just like take off your glasses, take the picture, and then it creates your emoji. Then you can add your glasses afterwards. But because you were putting on your glasses, that's the reason why it looks like this.
It looks like
the instruction is actually
it
there.
looks like them. Look at it. It actually looks like you.
Are you trying to say
Yeah, it looks more like you than me.
I can see you.
This doesn't look. Come on.
That's a view there.
Look at it, exactly.
Are you okay?
Exactly. Like, I can
You know
see a
what?
bit of you.
Try wearing this. Come on. Okay, so this is interesting. So I can sit down in my room, create emojis on maybe how I'm feeling, if I'm excited,
Perhaps
if I'm
create
happy.
your own cartoon.
Exactly.
Or more, let's create a cartoon movie and with this.
Yes, you can.
Very, very
Yes, you can.
But how long, if I was going to do like an animation, how long do the animations last?
Okay, the animations, that's the GIF files, are always going to remain on your phone. It creates 36 different templates that you can use on your social media platform. So you're chatting with friends.
So hold
you can send to
on.
them.
So for each picture I take and animate, it creates
36 different
variations of it.
Exactly.
Smiling, sad, dancing,
excited,
everything, and all of that.
worried.
Yes.
Are they transferable? Can I transfer it to maybe another device?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
You can. So, gone are the days when you have to depend on emojis that are created by third-party companies.
Right.
Now you're using yours, which are personalized to you.
Okay.
Just exactly how you look. But expressing yourself in a more
But
personalized
as I
way.
said, that one did not look like me at all, and I don't like that.
Okay, so I saw last week, I was looking at the tweets and people are asking,
How
much is
much?
this? Yes, you have told us,
How
you have
much?
tantalized us,
Yeah, you
Tell
have
us.
whet our appetite, so what next?
Same thing that I actually responded with last week is the same thing I will tell you. When it has to do with prices, it depends on where you're buying. That's just the honest truth.
Okay, so
because you don't
what-
buy at the same. We can't say there's a benchmark price at this point. There are different variables depending on where you're buying that determines what the price will eventually be. That's it.
Wow, but does it mean that there's no, okay, if you have from 10 naira,
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, definitely. If you have 10.
Exactly. Maybe some